Shalom Makim, his brother Kamal Mahar here, back at it again. First thing first, we'll give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders on the truth from GMS. Blessings to the Akim Mandera preaching his word with whole true sincerity. Blessings to 144,000 and 1/3 entirely. The first fruits kingdom of heaven, house of David, the Biyaf Dawadah. And shalom to you brothers out there speaking in different tongues and looking different nations, man. It's pushing this rock, man. Shalom to you, brothers. So today, brothers, man, I wanted to land back off my last camp. It was Yahawah as well. But you know, what's the hot topic? What's the hot topic nowadays, man? These chariots, man. You know, we bring the chariots out from time to time, but this is the hot topic of the day. You know, I believe what they saying about June 11th or some type of June, one of those between June 1st to 11th. I believe they're going to come out with a documentary or some type of disclosure on the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Most High, man. Yahawashi. So, hey, and so, you know, they're still considered to be, clueless on what they are. Obviously, they don't know what they are. You know, I even, in the video I'm going to go into, I got a video I wanted to put up on, I believe it was Fox News, I think it was. I'm going to play it in a second, but they're going into some UFOs that were hovering over some location or whatever. But hey, man, listen, they don't know what they are, but we do as Israelites, man. You know, we got the truth, we got the mysteries of the kingdom. You know, the Lord gave his secrets to the servants, the prophets, but we know what's going on. And not only do we know what they are, we know what's in them, what's driving them, and their purpose. We actually know what's going on. You know, the Lord gave his men, you know, the secrets, and we're hip to the game. That's a beautiful thing, man. You know, so I'm gonna go play this video. I'm gonna play the entire thing. It's about 3 minutes or so, but I'm gonna play the video on this Fox News. It's very recent, I believe. 1 day ago, yep. But I think it's recent, but it's still relevant though. Let me see. Salakia. Let's see, go here. Let's see if I can turn. Okay, so hold on, brothers. Look like the camera went out on me. Let's see something.
Newly released radar footage reportedly captures several UFOs swarming a Navy ship. Filmmaker Jeremy Corbell claims the clip filmed by crew in the ship's Combat Information Center shows UFOs harassing the USS Omaha off California's coast back in 2019. Our next guest investigated the UFOs for the UK's Ministry of Defense. Nick Pope joins us now. Nick, thank you for being with us this morning. We just saw the radar footage of what is being described as UFOs swarming a U.S. naval ship. What are we looking at here in this footage?
Well, the simple answer is we don't know, but we sure as heck need to find out as a matter of urgency. I mean, if this was some sort of drone operated by China or Russia, and that's one of the theories, there would be an absolute outcry. But because people say this is just UFOs, everyone's like, oh, well, that's okay. But it's not okay. And fortunately, we are now going to get this investigation, this report from Director of National Intelligence to Congress, and hopefully we'll get some answers.
Yeah, Nick, I think everyone's brain, when you mention the phrase UFO, immediately jumps to extraterrestrial. It could mean, as you point out, also a foreign power with advanced technology. Is it potentially a more benign answer as well? Could it be radar or grainy footage showing up birds or, I don't know, something closer to the camera lens? Is there any more benign explanation that we are simply not giving enough attention to?
I'm not really sure there is, because although you can get...
Hey, brothers, look at that, man. That is...
radar glitch.
Look at that.
That
is beautiful. Now, that's like a triangular type of one right there. But hey, man, they come in different shapes and sizes, man. You know, what's more prevalent right now would be the so-called cigar shape, tic-tac type of shape, or like Zechariah is explained, what he called it a flying roll. You know, because that was the best he can explain it back in the ancient days. But he's seen it though, man. That was just them things, man. Look, these chariots, man. He's something special.
situation here is that we have a combination, and these, of course, these latest films are not the only ones. Some of the other incidents, we have testimony from the pilots, we have forward-looking infrared camera films, we have radar data, and we have satellite imagery, apparently, of these things too. Former Director of National Intelligence, John...
Hey, see how they take off, man? Man, that's type of speed right there. See, I'm gonna get these precepts in a second after this video, but
Ratcliffe revealed that recently. So all those things together, I think something more than just glitches.
So let me ask you this, and I'm going to take a skeptical tone, although one I don't hold personally. I know others that do. And here's a question that I'm often asked. Why don't we ever see a clear, naked to the eye image? Why no video? Why no pictures that everyone can see clearly what is going on? Everything still remains, despite where we are in technology in 2021, everything still remains, you know, grainy or infrared or radar. Why not something we can't see if we have testimony from pilots and sailors?
I think there is good stuff out there. I'm convinced that there are crystal clear videos and photographs that the United States government has, and I would not be surprised if some better imagery emerges in the run-up to this report from DNI to Congress, maybe as soon as next month.
Oh, well, that's fascinating. We'll be waiting on the edge of our seats. I know I will. And again, some skeptics may not.
hey, brothers, hey, listen, and look, and you know what? That's beautiful, because that's probably what's going to happen in this up and coming. You know, see, we was at camp and we was asking people, hey, you hear about they're coming out with a UFO, you know what I mean, like thing, TV or documentary or whatever. Not a lot of people know that that's coming, but according to what he just said, the Lord might just, hey, okay, here's the other thing. There is a video. If there's a video, I'm not gonna be able to find it right now, but there's a video of an Edomite speaking to an interviewer woman, Edomite, and she was saying, she was asking about him, and the Edomite literally was like, well, he's seen a photo of and just for edification's sake, what's piloting these so-called UFOs are the angels of Yahawashi. That's what's piloting the UFOs. And we know that angels are also in the image of a so-called Negro man as well. And to prove that, which I can't at this second, but I can verbalize, is Edomite saying that he saw tall, big, giant black men coming off these ships. Come on, man. He said, no, black, like, dark skin, like dark looking black creatures coming out this thing, but humanoid looking. Come on, man. Like, listen, man, ain't no dark, ain't no green men, aliens with big ass heads and eyes. That's not what's going on out here. We talking about, Yahawashi, which Yahawashi has a body. His hair is white as snow, eyes flame of fire, garment down to the foot, and his feet was like the fine brass that he was burning the furnace. That's a dark skinned, dark brown brother. Woolly like hair. And also Yahawah has woolly hair. Today, if they were walking the earth, you would call him a nigga. Now, hey, that's Yahawah and Yahawashi we talk about. But, as far as image basis wise, you would consider him a Edomite would be like, oh, it's a nigga or a black guy. You know what I'm saying? So why not the angels as well? You know what I mean? So Esau likes to put their stamp on things and put them into their predictive programming type of movies and TV shows and be like tentacles or alien, Alien vs Predator and them little and all the little ETs and all that bullshit. But nah, man, it's gonna be revealed pretty soon who's in them ships, man. Real soon, man. And Lord willing, I could be a part of that number, man. I make it to the kingdom after salvation. I get my own chariot, and and the same things they were talking about, I'm gonna come out my own. You know what I mean? So let me get to some precepts. Because these chariots, man, they coming back to do two things, man. cause wreaking havoc on his wicked kingdom. You know, like it says in what are the eyes of the Lord, man? The angels. The eyes of the Lord are the angels, man. Now the Lord is Almighty. He can see whatever he want to see, but he got angels doing his bidding, man. What are Amos 9:8, I believe. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahawashi, are upon a sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob," saith Yahawashi. Right. And what are the tools and what are the vehicles that's gonna contribute to the destruction? Those chariots, the same things that you're seeing on that TV, and they're all guessing, they're trying to figure out what they are. Yo, the men of the Lord, these so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians of the elect, the men of the Lord is on these corners with these garments on like these, you know, that people consider scoffing and screaming on top of their lungs and preaching hate speech. If you want to know what they are, come talk to us, man. Come talk to us. We know exactly what it is. But through this video, I'm edifying my brothers. But, you know, I know Esau going to watch these things. So that's why they report us and give us strikes and things of that nature. But hey, we going to let you know what they are. And we know what they are. They're the chariots of Israel, man. Let me go to deliverance, man. Because those chariots are going to deliver the elect. Lord willing, I could be a part of that number. They're going to deliver the elect from the four quarters of the wind. So let's put that in perspective, Esau. What's going to happen is these same UFOs that y'all have no idea what the fuck they are, we do. These things are going to be your destruction and your demise. They're going to do some crazy shit to this kingdom, man. This little Psalms 49:11, you think, where it's in your inward part that your houses will continue forever and never? No, not at all. Esau, you know, this kingdom is going down with ICBM missiles and along with Yahawashi and them chariots, man, with them laser beams getting busy. Like World of Wars, World of Wars with Tom Cruise or Independence Day. I like Independence Day. How that big ass father ship, especially the second one, when that damn ship engulfed damn near the entire earth. You know, that goes in the 2 Esdras 13, talks about that man waxed strong with the thousand heaven. I'm gonna get in that. And that's what's going on. But let's go to deliverance first, man. Let me comfort the brothers. You know, Matthew 24 and 30 and 31. You know, it says, "And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven." Who's that? Yahawashi, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. "And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn." Right, because when they see Yahawashi, man, it's not going to be a pretty sight, man. To us, it's going to be a beautiful thing. Lord willing, could be a part of that number to get delivered that way, you know, and be part of that elect. But everybody else, they're going to mourn. That shit going to be a bad situation. It is not going to be good when Yahawashi come back on the scene and fuck shit up. I'm going to say it just like that. Yahawashi is going to fuck shit up. Think about this. Think about all the gangster movies. Think about the mindset of a leadership role in the gangsters in the hoods. Think about it. Whenever a gangster or a cartel wanted to rise to the top, what did they have to do from the bottom? They had to infiltrate who's who, understand who's the top dandadas, kill that boy off, and I guess whoever he dealing with, and then to put their empire on top so they can rule. That's all Yahawashi going to do. But he going to do it in righteousness. And then when he get on top, it's going to be forever. 1,000 years, you know, and along with he going to set up a kingdom that's going to be righteous. And that kingdom is going to be forever, man. Along with the elect, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, the 144,000, man. The 1/3 going to be living in there. They're going to be doing anything. But 144,000, Lord willing, man, that's what you want to go for, man. And they're going to mourn when they see him. "And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds." What are the clouds? Those clouds are what you Edomites are looking on the screen and looking at these videos and have no idea and dumbfounded on what the fuck they are. They freaking y'all the fuck out. They got y'all all jacked up in the mind. What are they? What are they here for? Do you really think it's UFOs? Yes, they are so-called UFOs. They're unidentified foreign objects. That's what they are. If you want to really be technical, they are UFOs. You know? And he say, "Coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory." Yo, remember what it says in Isaiah 47. See, and I'm gonna make a point, Esau. Isaiah 47. He was Yahawashi, who they ignorantly called Jesus Christ. He was on the cross and he died as a man. He died as like this flesh I'm in now. He died in this type of bullshit. But when Yahawashi come back, he not coming back in no fleshly terrestrial bullshit. He coming in a heavenly, like spiritual, crazy looking, glorious, perfect ass body that nobody gonna be able to fathom, and the power that he's gonna have is gonna be on a whole nother level that nobody understands. Fuck a Superman, fuck a Omni-Man, forget Dragon Ball Z, Dr. Manhattan, whatever your best ideas is, it's not going down. Yahawashi is gonna trump all that shit. And when he come back, he not coming back as a man. He coming back in some angelical, powerful, crazy type of power that's just on another level. Remember, his power is given from Yahawah. Yahawah, he is to be exist, the creator and God of all things, man. His power comes from him. So you don't think as the most high God giving someone everything and power to do whatever, that power is not going to be, there's no way to fathom what type of, like you can't describe that until you see it. And it's not going to be a pretty thing. People are going to have heart attacks. It's going to be 20-year-old men having a heart attack when Yahawashi come back and check right there. And that's probably the best death to have because you did not deal with Yahawashi when he come back. Isaiah 47. It says, come down, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, America. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Nah, not no more. When Yahawashi come back, man, this shit's getting bombed. Like, this shit is getting badly blown away. It is not going to be good. Take the millstones and grind mill, uncover the locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Right, man. All the shame, everything that Esau and the heathens and the top elites has been doing, it's going to be uncovered and be visible. It's going to be like, oh, shit, like they a piece of shit for real, which is already being seen right now. And it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Right, that's the sins and the unrighteous decrees, what you really made of, what you all about, your kingdom, everything that's going on going to be uncovered. And it says, yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Right. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel. And what's another word for host, man? Lord of armies. And so when the Lord come back with the clouds of heaven and power and great glory, what are the clouds? Those orbs of light you seeing right now, they chilling. They in peace right now for a second. But you in a trick bag if you had no idea what they really about to do. Like, they about to really wreak havoc. And the Lord, and then he said, I will not meet thee as a man, because the Yahawashi not coming back in no flesh and blood, man. Yahawashi coming back in a glorious, spiritual, immortal body. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it, man, boy. These chariots, man. But you know what, though? For comfort's sake for the brothers, man. I'm going to read Matthew 24 and 31. It says, and he shall send his angels, right? And with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other, right? So boom, that's telling you. So now the Lord coming with the clouds of heaven, and with great power and great glory. And who's in them clouds? The angels. So the Lord is telling you he's sending his angels, which are going to be piloting those UFOs, and they're going to go all across the globe, beaming up the elect of the nation of Israel, which are the so-called Negroes and Latinos, Native Indians. And come on, brothers. Come on, man. And come on, man. Who are the ones that really need to be saving, man? Who in the ghettos? Who in all the jails? Who is the scum of the earth? Who was low in the total pole? Just the last camp, we asked the Edomite to his face, would you want to be us? He said no. He kept it being. I wouldn't want to be a so-called black man. Okay, that's like, all right, yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up. And one of the biggest things, I think one of the biggest prophecies in the curse, and the biggest curse that why a Edomite or any heathen wouldn't want to be an Israelite is one of the biggest ones is this one. Like, it's so many curses that we're under, but I'm going to say this one right here. Deuteronomy 28 and 66. It says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life. Right there alone, if I was to think of a curse, that's like, they all fucked up. But if I was to think of a curse, that's a fucking living nightmare, man. Your parents gotta say, yo, be safe out there, man, and be fucking shitting bricks all day, not knowing where their children that day. At any given moment, they can get shot by their own kind, which is also a curse. In 54, right here in 54, I'm just going to, so that the man that's tender among you is very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. So we also got to worry about our own kind getting shot the fuck up. And then we got to worry about the heathen shooting us the fuck up. Our number one Edom is Esau Edom. So we got to worry about that and that. We can walk out the door and not come the fuck back to the crib. Yo, that alone as a curse will be one of the biggest reasons why I would not want to be a so-called Negro as a heathen. I wouldn't fucking blame you. That shit is fucking drawn. That's some nutty ass shit. But you know what though? That goes to show that these curses are on our people, which is a good sign and a wonder, or whatever. You know what I mean? That we are the Israelites. But at the end of the day though, with all these curses on us, who the ones that need to be saving? We do. We need the saving from our fucking enemies, man. And all the enemies are in Psalms 83, and the leading one is Esau Edom. They still fucking us over, still doing us dirty. Taxes and marriage certificates and licenses and passports, and gotta ask permission for every fucking thing. And your heathen get loans, and we can't get. We need saving. That's what Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to do for us, man. Not nobody else. Esau got billions and trillions. Moab got crazy Chinatowns everywhere. Fucking Elam and Ishmael got all the oil and they princes and they fucking billion. Man, come on, man. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Indian is fucked up. And we need them chariots from Yahawashi Yahawashi to deliver us. And they're going to deliver our people. And they're going to wreak havoc on this kingdom, man. That's what's going to happen. Revelations 1 and 7. It says, behold, he cometh with the clouds. What are the clouds? Now, these so-called UFOs are called a couple things. Clouds. She's going to see, clouds. Chariots. Second Esdras, 13th chapter, I believe somewhere else, they're called a mountain. Mountains. It can be called a mountain. Chambers. Also whirlwinds. Whirlwinds, man. Those are the names of what you call a UFO in the scriptures. Zechariah called one a flying roll. Okay. It might be another one. It engulfed itself into a fiery cloud that looked like amber or whatever. Yeah. And that's pretty much what it is. So it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Why? Because that motherfucker gonna be big as shit. That fathership is gonna be big. Remember, Esdras said he engraved himself a great mountain, and I could have perceived, and I could have perceived the region from where it ended and where it didn't, and I could not. That thing was so big you couldn't even see. Like, just imagine being in the middle of the ocean. You don't know what's north, south, east, and west because you're not going to see landmass so the eyes can see in no direction. That is some scary shit. That is just scary as hell. And so this so-called UFO that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to be in is going to be so big that you're not going to be able to see the beginning and end of it. It's never ending in every direction. It's so big. It's going to blot out the damn sun. That's why I said that the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Shalakia, brothers. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, you lost me with that. And that's something read again. Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, Even so, Aman. Right. Why are you going to wail? Because Yahawashi is not coming back in peace and glory. He come back with a sword. And all these UFOs that people are seeing, we see them in camp too. Call Lord Yahawashi for that. That was beautiful. Yo, man, look, so far in our camps, we seen three different times of chariots, man. And every time was better. We seen one chariot the first time that went on by. That was pretty nice. And then we saw another chariot, a couple chariots in like one spot, and it kind of disappeared. And then the third one was the greatest. We saw like 5, 6 chariots, and they were just coasting all across the camp. It was beautiful. Like it says in Isaiah, Isaiah 31:5 goes with that perfectly. That's because this scripture is literally what we saw. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord Yahawashi of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it and pass over it, and he would preserve it. Right, because we need deliverance, man. And how we going to be delivered? By these so-called UFOs. That's what this shit is all it is, man. That's what they for, and that's what they are. They the angels piloting in them ships, man. Now, granted, Esau has did a really good mind thing on our people. That you tell a regular Jake what they angels and UFOs, really, that's what you're going to get. Because Jake can't perceive the things that was out here, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. But we need deliverance, man. Because right here in 26 and 20, Isaiah, it says, come my people. Who's the Lord's people? The so-called Negroes, Latino, and the Indians, man. We the one that need delivering. But what are one of the main roles of the chariots, man? To deliver the Israelites, man. The elect. It says, come my people, enter thou into thy chambers. There you go, chambers. And what are our chambers? The UFOs, man. The UFOs are the chambers, man. And it says, enter into thy chambers, shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. And what is indignation? Righteous anger of Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi. The Lord is angry. So when the Lord come back and bring indignation, that ain't going to be pretty, man. That's going to be some fucking crazy destruction, man. The Lord is going to draw out here. And 21, for behold, the Lord Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. Them so-called UFOs are going to come and deliver. This is beautiful. Isaiah 26 and 20 gives you the deliverance of the elect. And 21 gives you what they're going to do on the other side and destroy and wreak havoc. And look, if you want the answers, we got it. The Lord gave us the secrets, man, to service the prophets, man. Amos 3, and I'll bring it out. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Yeah, disclose her blood, bro. Brothers, deliver the elect and disclose the blood of the earth, man. So Esau, if you don't know what these so-called UFOs are, that's what they are. Matter of fact, we got to get Zechariah. Because now, if that didn't do anything, this is going to let Esau know that they're also hostile. I already showed that they're hostile already, but we're going to get into it. And then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. What does Esau call them today? A cigar-shaped one? A tic-tac shaped type of John? A so-called UFO was the chariots of the Lord. Zechariah called it a flying roll. That was his best description. Ezekiel called it a wheel within a wheel, because those disc-shaped ones. When you look above, you see when it says the eyes round about. Yeah, the lights all around it. And then you got the middle part with that does the beam up aspect to it, and it's a circular situation with that little circular inside, which is a wheel within the wheel. Ezekiel saw that. Thought, bro, and they in movies too, looking the same way. Where's the idea from? The scriptures. You see what I'm saying? Now, scientifically, Scientifically, remember, I love saying this, the brain cannot perceive an idea without hearing about it or seeing something about an idea in order to come up with all different ideas around the idea it heard and saw. If you didn't hear or see, it's impossible for the brain to perceive an idea that's never known existed. So you can't make these movies and these TV shows with these particular ships like that without understanding an idea that was brought to you so you can manipulate it. Because once you got an idea of a cup, like for example, like once you got it, like this is a cup here, right? We know what a cup is and what it's for, to pour in and drink out of it. Really ingenious, right? Well, okay, now the idea is seen and heard as well. So now we can manipulate the idea to create different things. Now we can make cartoon character cups. We can make cups for coffee, the mugs. And then you got a different cup that's for wine glasses and all different styles of cups that you can create that's different from one cup to another with the same idea of pouring and drinking. But you would never know something like this can go down, which is, I know brothers pretty vain and, dumb, but the point is still there. This would never exist if you never heard and thought about it. It wouldn't, or a car, etc. Go ahead and try to explain the car. You're going to be fucked up in your head if you've never seen one before. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what the boy talking about. So these ideas are from the scriptures, man. This came first before a so-called movie came out. Come on, man. Aliens. How the fuck you can think of that? The super speed, light year speed, speed of light. Come on, man. How would you know how to perceive that? Zechariah 5:2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answer, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Now, granted, this is vainly speaking. This could be very much ideal, but I don't think so. I think Zechariah seen it from afar, and he judged it from his best perception of the distance of where it was, because he didn't measure it. He just like, it's about 20 cubits. But just imagine if that chariot came close enough, it actually probably was way bigger than what he saw. It's just me. But hey, Zechariah can also be spot on through the spirit. I'm just saying it can be the other way too. Now, what are they considered? Verse number 3 and 4. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. Remember, Amos 9:8 says, the eyes of the Lord is on a sinful kingdom. This is the curse that goeth forth for the face of the earth, right? It goeth forth all over the earth, taking record of all its sinful iniquities is going down. You see that? And for everyone that stilleth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. How's that possible? When they come through, they're going to be having laser beams and technology that's on some other shit that ain't nobody going to be able to fuck with. Esau technology ain't got nothing for it. Let alone Yahawashi destroying all the armies on one blow. Oh, man. And it says, I will bring it forth, saith the Yahawashi of hosts. Right. So we seeing the chariots now, but the Lord say he going to bring it forth and do what? And it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. How's it going to do that? With them laser beams, man, and the technology is going to come out of it, man. The great tempest, man. The fire and the tempest and the sparks. Oh man. Yo, these laser beam technology, man, that the Heavenly Father got with the chariots, man. Remember, this is heavenly technology. Heavenly technology. Shit that we didn't even know existed, dog. I gotta say it like that. When we see laser beams, yo, that shit gonna be on some old movie shit. Because movies can do a good job of depicting laser beams. I think movies can be somewhat close to what this going to read. We don't know what it's going to look like. But the power, I mean, you can turn up a movie and make it look fake. Fiction is a motherfucker. Like, excuse my language. I know I'm cursing a lot, brothers, but I'm just speaking as a man. Fiction is something else. Fiction can be manipulated in ways that's like, wow, to the point where though it's so fiction that it not even possible. But in the Yahawashi, it is, man. So, these things, Esau are very scared, man. Jeremiah, what's that? Jeremiah 10:1, 10:2. It says, "Thus saith Yahawah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven." Where are the signs of heaven? Them chariots, man. Chariots being seen, blood moons. You got eclipses and all kinds of, all kinds of different things, in that nature. Those are the signs of heaven. And Esau and the heathen are dismayed by them, but we not. We know what's going on. We hit to the game, brothers. We know exactly what's going on, man. And if anybody want to know, come talk to the Israelites. We only got a short time. Amos 8:11 is coming. Family of the word, not of bread, but of hearing of the word. Yeah, it's coming. So, but right now, seek ye the Lord while you may be found through us. And then after a while, we ain't gonna be there. But they dismayed. But we telling them, for the heathen are dismayed at them, right? The heathen got nothing for it, man. They feel some type of way. That's the second drawing scene, man. So lock it, brothers. So I just wanted to make that clear, brothers. With that, man, I brought this out. This is Lord willing. This is edifying to you, brothers. I want to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, qadash. Yahawah, He is to be, exists. Bahasham, the name, and the only begotten Son, the Lord and Savior, Yahawashi, Bahasham, the name, and the Holy Spirit of qadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders learning truth from GMS. Blessing to the Aki, my dear, preaching His word with true sincerity. Blessing to the 144,000 and 1/3 entirely. The house of David, the Biyaf Dawadah. And shalom to you brothers out there speaking different tongues and looking different nations, brothers. Shalom.